The UK and France are preparing to announce a one-in, one-out migrant returns deal aimed at reducing the number of crossings in the English Channel. Under this deal, migrants who arrive in the UK by crossing the English Channel in small boats may be returned to France. In return, the UK would accept migrants with legitimate claims to reunite with family members already living in the country. The government has previously pledged to combat people-smuggling gangs across the Channel, as crossings have reached a record high for this time of year, totaling 18,518. French officials have also agreed to changes that will allow Coast Patrol police to take action at sea when migrants attempt to board boats from the water. The new returns deal will establish a joint processing system between the UK and France to identify migrants eligible for family reunification in the UK. As of June 17, 2025, migrants were seen boarding dinghies in Gravelines, France, attempting the dangerous crossing into the English Channel. This year has seen a record number of unlawful crossings from France to the UK via small boats, with figures surpassing 16,000, indicating a 42% increase compared to the same time last year. In response to this crisis, UK Chancellor Rachel Reeves announced that the Border Security Command will receive an additional $280 million per year by the end of the spending review period in 2028-29. For every migrant permitted entry into the UK, one individual will be returned to France and relocated further away from the northern coastline where crossings typically occur. Shadow Home Secretary Chris Philp criticized the deal, stating, "We pay the French £500 million to stop the boats from Calais, and in return, we get a migrant merry-go-round where the same number continues to arrive here. The French are failing to stop the boats at sea and are not returning them like the Belgians do. Instead of demanding real enforcement, Labour is trying a one-in, one-out gimmick." Earlier this month, the Defence Secretary claimed that the UK had lost control of its borders over the past 5 years after a new high for Channel crossings was recorded. John Healey blamed the previous Conservative government for not effectively addressing the small boats crisis during an appearance on Sky News. He described the sight of migrants boarding flimsy crafts for the perilous crossing from France to England as pretty shocking. However, this measure has not yet been formally implemented, and only 184 out of 1,378 migrants who attempted a crossing on May 31st were rescued. Healey stated, "They're not implementing it yet, but for the first time, we've achieved the level of cooperation needed, and we have an agreement that they will change their operational approach. Our focus now is to push them to implement this so they can intercept smugglers and prevent these individuals from reaching the boats, not just on the shore."